Good evening. Let us see the penalties, how to impose penalties, the form and description of penalties. We cannot change the basis, the description of penalties. The penalties should be imposed as it is, in that form, in that description. No change should be there. For example, we'll see one case. The dismissal authority dismisses a government servant. That dismissal order is modified on appeal like this. So and so, the government servant, the pay of so and so is reduced to the minimum stage, and he will be treated as a new entrant to the service. That's all. The appellate orders runs like this. Is it correct? Is it in order? No. No punishment order or no order on appeal, that is appellate order, or no order on petition should be in a different form other than the form and specification as described under Rule 11. So, this is not in order. What the appellate authority intended while modifying the punishment to give one of the major penalties is reduction in pay by stages. The sixth one, that is number is 5, major penalty, the first major penalty goes like this. Reduction of pay in the time scale of pay by stages. Reduction to a lower stage. Reduction to a lower stage for a specified period with the direction whether the government servant will earn or will not earn increments of pay during the period of reduction of stage, and on expiry of the period of reduction whether that reduction will have or will not have the effect of postponement of future increments. This is the form, the description of that major penalty. Reduction to a lower stage by to the certain stage. You have to specify the stage to which was reduced, and the period for which the pay is reduced has to be specified, and the condition whether he will earn or will not earn increments of pay during the period of reduction should also be given clearly, and also the condition should be specified as to whether the government servant will earn or will not earn during the period of reduction increment, and whether on expiry of the period of punishment, that is whether the reduction will have the effect of postponement of future increments of pay. This is the condition, this is the format for that major penalty. But here the appellate authority has modified the orders of dismissal, thinking that it is one of the major penalties, but it is not at all in order. It does not run in coincidence, in tune with the specification of the major penalty. It is not at all a major penalty. It is a different major penalty that is invented by that appellate authority. There cannot be any specification like this government servant will be treated as a new entrant to the service. That's all not irregular. You cannot order like that. Therefore, you have to understand that the penalty or punishment we impose under the rules, CCA rules, under Rule 11, that should be as per the clear indication given in the rule. The specification of penalty should be clear and the same, not in any other form. You should not change the form. Okay? Thank you.